coming to live. Hello, Warren.
How's it going?
And we have actually, unfortunately, missed a few heads of unbelievable game that's taking place between Jerry Baker, best records by far ever in the history of South African bowls. Won this title, I think, 5 times.
He's going for a 6-1.
He's going for 6 undefeated, and playing undefeated in this tournament. Joel Robert from the Western Province.
And Jerry,
Yeah,
both were 3 from 3.
both with 3, and at the moment,
Welcome back to Wingate Park in Pretoria for the 50th edition of the Bowls SA Masters. We're covering this game now live. It's Jerry Baker up against Joel Robert, both winning 3 from 3. It promised to be a spectacle of bowls. Joining me in the commentary box once again is Cliffy K.
thank you, Warren. So we have watched a few heads. Unfortunately, not standing on the side of the green, so please excuse us. We're watching it from a screen as we have a slight sound problem.
And Jerry Baker resides from Gauteng, plays for Bryanston Sports, and Joel Robert plays out of Mowbray in Cape Town.
And as we were saying earlier, Jerry Baker has won this tournament 5 times, looking for a 6th victory, which would be a record. I think the late great Doug Watson has won it 5 times. And we're watching live. Joel Robert following his bowl. And short, Jerry Baker lying a few. Yeah. Jerry on the mat, playing his backhand, which is the ditch hand. Let's go beautifully. Amazing delivery. Very great shot. Just runs away. This could be a very slow game. Joel, known for walking up and down a lot, likes to see what's going on. Holds the woods up very straight. I was fortunate to mark a few of his games. I think he got to the semi-final, quarter-final a few years ago, the national singles that I was marking. Playing very well. On the mat, playing the backhand. Watch how still he is on the mat. Very good delivery. Follows his wood. Oh, just runs through. Good metre and a half. Getting down to measure. Bowl's quite far away. Scored 2-all. Baker Robert after 3 heads.
It promises to be a tight game. Both bowlers playing really well.
Other games in progress. We have probably one of the best leads in the country at the moment, Martin Lewis, also from JBA, plays out of Wanderers with Dwayne Abrams, his pair partner, playing Wayne Roberts from KwaZulu. Morgan Mavangu playing Rudy Jacobs. Once again, thanks to Promac, Aero.
Perfect delivery.
Who've enabled us to bring this live to you. Sherry. Jerry lost the jack. Seems to be playing with New Woods, they're blue, and I've heard they're a size smaller, he's playing with a size 3.
That's correct, yeah. He was with a 3.5. He was playing with his blings and he always decided to go a size down.
That's what happens when you get older.
Yeah.
You've got to go down in more ways than one.
Yeah, Jerry's Commonwealth Games record is quite impressive. He won bronze in the Kuala Lumpur singles in 1998, and in the men's pairs in 2002 he picked up another bronze, and in 2010 he picked up a gold in Delhi with Sean Adnall, where he took out a bowl for 6 shots to make it 6 to win. That's one of some of his memorable moments.
Here on the mat. Perfect lets that ball go very close to the ground, less margin for error. Looks like he could be lying shot. As I said, it's quite difficult for us. We're quite a distance away from where the cameras are, because the sound wouldn't travel. And so you'll have to unfortunately bear with us. This game we're not going to be as accurate. We're seeing exactly what you sing, so it does make it a little more difficult. Jerry drawn the shot, lying 1. Joel on the mat.
Joel started playing bowls about 20 years ago when I first started, and he's just got better and better as the years have gone by.
Oh, he just runs by. Here we go. Here we on the mat. Joel letting go on his backhand.
He's got such a smooth delivery, and he's just unbelievable.
Unbelievable. He's control. Very unlucky. Trails it to Jerry for 2.
As you can see with us, Jerry holding 2 shots at the moment, and this is going to be a scintillating game this afternoon.
Not quite this afternoon.
No, still this morning.
There's the score, 5-2 to Baker, line 2. So he could go into quite a commanding lead at this level. Oh, he had very good weight to draw another, just hung a bit. I'm sure he's line 2. Joel needs to take a yard off. Yes. Very close, just runs through.
I was reading up in the week. Jerry Baker said his greatest achievement came from winning bronze in the 2012 World Championships in Adelaide against the 3-time world champion back then.
Who was the champion back then?
I think it was Alex Marshall.
Also plays with arrows. And I was reading about him the other day that he loves the scoop grip. I've tried the scoop grip. And as nicely as it fits in the hand, if you like fiddle with the bowl, which I do, it doesn't suit my bowls, so I had to give them back.
Yeah, I'm playing with a zigzag grip.
I like the zigzag as well. But the scoop feels more comfortable, but I felt that I was holding on too long. Baker 7-2 after 5 heads.
If you give Jerry Baker any sort of lead, it's hard to catch this guy. Because once he gets on a roll, he's going to bring you down.
What I like about watching him today is that he's staying down beautifully. He's not jumping, which he sometimes tends to do. Going first bowl. Pretty short, not good. As we said, short bowls, especially in singles, impossible to score shots with short bowls.
Joel Robert now, he's on the mat. He's got to try and change something up here to try and catch Jerry. Joel obviously comes out of Cape Town and he's playing at Mowbray Bowls Club. I'm sure a lot of his supporters at the club are busy watching him right now, and I hope you tuned in to Live X Productions.
And if you are, please spread the gospel, as we say. Spread the word, let people watch.
Yeah. Share the link.
That quality is superb. Once again, Jerry, unbelievably good draw.
He's just so natural. He just gets on the mat and he just gets down, takes one stare and delivers it.
His concentration levels are phenomenal.
And he's deadly.
I think he's going to be 58 this year.
That's right. Born in 1960 in Bloemfontein.
In Bloem. I remember Jerry when he first started at Northern Suburbs, I think up here when he came from Bloem. And the year I won the South African singles, we lost to him in the quarterfinals of the fours when he was playing for the Great Bull Moseley. He was playing third for the Great Bull Moseley. We lost. It was a phenomenal game. We had actually 2 burnt extra heads, and they won the game on the 3rd extra head, which is we played in pitch darkness at the Wanderers Bowling Club in Johannesburg. Phenomenal game of bowls.
Have you ever played at Wingate Park Country Club?
Yes, in fact, when I was driving in this morning, the green that Jerry's playing on was playing in what in those days was a big tournament, the Maccabi, South African Maccabi inter-provincial tournament. And about 14 players contracted some type of stomach bug. And I can remember the terrible scenes of guys in the hedge where the marker of the Jerry Baker game, Dawn Palmer, standing just behind her in the bushes there. Everyone was not in a good space. So that's my win.
Yeah. I played here in 2008 Nationals in the fours. We got to the last 16. That's the last time I played here. Green's very, very good.
Very good. Beautiful setting. So for those of you in the vicinity of Pretoria, Johannesburg, please come down and enjoy the great facilities. Not a very good head we're watching. Bowls.
Seems like it's all over the place at the moment.
As we say, it's got measles or chicken pox. It's all
it's like a spider.
Was the great Tony Mazaris always says they're provincial bowls in another district, another province. Not close to the.
Not close to the, yeah.
I've always loved that saying. They're provincial bowls.
Charles got his last bowl here. He's holding one shot. He must take time to think about this, because any more shots against Jerry Baker will be a bonus, because he's 7-2 down at the moment, and he's holding one. So let's see if he can pick up two. So much focus goes into his delivery and his stance. Joel Robert takes his time.
It's all about consistency in the rhythm. Yeah, running through quite a bit.
Running
I think
through.
he was looking for the ball.
I thought he was going to take advantage and hopefully get another shot. Surprising, he went quite far, quite
he
through.
looked for the ball.
Yeah.
So it must be closer than we think, Jerry's ball. It could maybe even be the shot ball. Dawn Palmer, the marker from Belgravia, calling for an umpire. Once again, I'm looking at that hedge. Good reminder.
That's how I'm playing these days, eh?
Please share on Facebook, YouTube. At the moment, we've got over 400 people watching on YouTube, which is a great
From all around the
achievement.
country, and even a few from overseas. Yeah.
One or two in Australia. Australia, it's already, if you're in Sydney, where my daughter resides, it's probably 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. So please spread the word. We'd love to share our experience with you. Long string still out. Just going to walk and give you some scores for those of you watching. Morgan Mavungu 8-5 up on Rudy Jacobs. Martin Lewis 7-4 up on Wayne Roberts. Martin Lewis, as I said, from Wanderers Bowling Club. Esma Hedy still on the first game, 19-12 down against Weber, 25 heads, a marathon. Umpire's been called all around. Jerry Baker was lying the shot, so that's why he did look for the ball. I thought he was heavy, but he obviously ran for the ball.
A lot of the players at the SM Masters are playing with arrows. It's quite a good ball. I'm even playing with them. I love the ball. What are your feelings on the ball?
My feelings on the ball, and thank God Jerry's not listening right, is that you have to have a great delivery to play with arrows.
I've got a great delivery.
And me, fortunately, too. Reminds me of the days with the great Bill Mosley, when he was the first importer of Drake's Pride.
Yeah.
Myself and my ex-partner, who's now retired down to KwaZulu, to Margate, or South Bloem, Tony Waters, who was close to being a Springbok. He was second reserve for the 76. Bowls, we were Bill, myself and him were the first ones to use Drake's Pride. That's how long we go back, and we happened to win a major trophy the same week that we had them. And when my Drake's Pride got stolen a few years ago, I took 2 arrows like a duck out of water. But for me, the only problem with arrows is if the green is a bit bumpy or tricky, they're a difficult bowl. But you can feel the weight. I think, as they claim, that each bowl is computerized and all the same weight. There's no difference. for anyone who's got a what we call a jerky delivery, no good. If you bounce it, no good. Jerry Baker on the mat. Following his bowl, dropping means he likes it.
He's dropped the size down from a 3.5 to a size 3. And it seems to be working for him. 3 on the trot, 3 from 3, quite comfortably. Yeah. I think none of his opponents got more than 10 shots in each game.
Once again, in the top left corner of your screen, you'll see ProMac Paints, the makers of Fired Earth, the fastest growing paint brand in the South African market, exclusive to Builders Warehouse. Thanks to them for their generosity. Joel following his bowl down. Looks like Jerry could be lying 1.
Jerry Baker on the mat now. Just trying to see if he can get another shot here. Such a smooth delivery, comes out so nicely.
Beautiful, no bump, as I said, close to the ground. He doesn't like it. He's turned his back, he's very short and narrow.
Looks like
folded his arms.
I think he's holding 2, so Joel's got to get in there with his next bowl. If you're in the vicinity and you guys aren't doing much, come on down to Wingate Country Club and come watch some spectacular bowls. It's absolutely scintillating, and there's another 2 rounds after this, and the bowls are just...
Jerry's looking around. I think he's getting aggravated maybe that it all takes so long. It's taken him a good 50 seconds to deliver his wood.
Jerry likes to get on down and go.
Quick. Him and Dwayne Abrams, probably the 2 quickest bowlers that I know. And Joel seems to have played a beauty. Yeah, he's drawn it right on the jack. No signal from the umpire. 2, no, he was lying. Jerry was not lying. As I said, difficult angle. We're just watching from the screen.
I'm having a look at facts about Joel Rabé, and it says, what's his favourite food? And he says he eats anything.
Doesn't look like he eats much. Yeah, Cliffy, having a look at the fun facts about Joel Rabé. His favourite food is anything. Sounds like me as well. And his favourite film is Sea Biscuit. For those of you, Sea Biscuit was a famous racehorse.
And one of his ultimate goals is to win world champs one day.
World champs, yeah, he's good enough.
Well, he's playing the best of the best this morning. Jerry Baker comes out of Bryanston Sports in Gauteng.
Didn't deliver that one too well. The first one I could see from his hand is a good, nearly 2 meters short. Shrugs his shoulders. Jerry with his new woods. Definitely not used to seeing him playing with blue woods.
After the 7th end, it's 8-4 to Jerry Baker. And he's starting to get into his stride. And once he gets in his stride, it's hard to get back.
Drawn a jack level bowl. Joel Rabé on the mat. Very slow game, Warren. Good thing they started a good half an hour early.
Yeah, definitely.
Won't be a late lunch.
No.
Very slow. Joel Robert, I think, holds the world record for the slowest bowler. Jerry draws another. Joel on the mat.
Joel,
Two worst bowls I've seen.
yeah, definitely, and he's currently 2 down, and he has
Drawn the shots, I think.
I think he's got it through the back door there. Nice and sneaky. Jerry Baker now on the mat. Such a perfect delivery.
And follow through. He's perfect. When my game goes wonky, I see my follow through doesn't seem to work, and they're surprisingly very short, not happy. He thinks he didn't deliver it well. It looked good from the hand. I think he just lost the weight. That rink on this,
I think
the rink they're on, it's not as good as the game we broadcast earlier, the Alan Gordon Breitenbach game.
I think what should happen is if Joel can get the shot here, I think he needs to bring up the mat a bit and play a different end, a different length.
He seems to
try and
like,
stun Jerry a bit.
from my not great knowledge of him, but I've only watched him play 4 or 5 times. He likes long heads. So, but I agree, I would change the length.
Because Jerry, he loves the short ends.
Hmm.
A touch bowler.
He's on the mat now. Look out, very slow, but precise, perfect delivery. Lets it go nicely. Following it with his eyes. Don't think he's up either. Yeah.
Jerry Baker looks like he's holding 2. Can he take advantage and pick up 3?
Yeah.
He's done this time and time again with his last bowl. So let's see if he can add another to the score sheet.
Is he lying 2? I'm not quite sure.
I think it's 2.
It looks from the screen like 2. Let's see. It's on the mat. Might look for that. Seems to like it. He's following it. Oh. Yeah. That looks like it could be another.
And I think he's snuck in once again.
Let's see what the marker says. 3. Yeah.
3
got
to
a
Jerry
3.
Baker.
That's a psychological advantage once you get to double figures.
Double
It's
figures.
always nice. We always say in a singles game, we at least let's get to double figures.
Exactly. So he's 11-4 up now.
So goes into double figures. Just pull the mat quite a bit. Even throws the kitty perfectly. Doesn't bounce it. There he goes. Let go. And perfect, perfect. I wish I could deliver as perfectly as that. Thinks he's a bit wide. The minute he puts his arm out or narrow, he's actually narrow. So on the mat. It's actually bring you live the 2 undefeated players at the stage section, Joel Robert and Jerry Baker. Martin Lewis 11-4 up on Wayne Roberts. Looks like he could be lying a few, not sure. Yeah.
11-4 to Jerry Baker. He is absolutely deadly with 4 balls, this gentleman. especially in singles.
Yeah,
Four
you
bowls with Jerry Baker. You've got a mountain to climb to beat this gentleman.
Yeah, I think if Jerry Warren wins this game, he's in the pounds. He's definitely probably be in the medals. Martin Lewis just picked up a 3 against young Wayne Roberts. Moved to a commanding 14-4 lead. Always 10 shots ahead is very difficult to catch up at this level. Joe Robert lying shot.
Cliffy, when did you ever play against Jerry Baker?
Many times, and in fact, my whole bowls career, about 3 years ago, we played him in league at our club. I was playing, I think, second, or also a great player, Ben Castle, who's played 10, 12 times for the Interprovincial BJBA, and never ever seen. He just brought out those stripy pink and yellow arrows that made us sick in more ways than one. In 42 bowls, I think he had at least 30 touches, and I've never been so pulverized in my life. It was the finest display of two-witted bowls I've ever seen, and I mean, he was mesmerizing because he was hardly ever, I wouldn't say he was hardly ever lying, but he just massacred us on his own. And as I've said often before, Four's games, the game's won in the front, not often the back. And that was a display that will go with me to the grave one day. It was, and yeah, and obviously we lost him in the fours. I don't have a great record. I have been in a couple's four sides where we defeated him, but I wouldn't say he's my nemesis, but he's in a league of his own. Yeah. To be at this level for it must be close to 30 years. I don't think anywhere in the world there's someone that's been at that level.
I haven't played against him, but I've been fortunate enough to play with him at Bryanston Sports, and he's just a pleasure to play with.
Yeah. What I like about his game as well is like most skips, you can get aggravated, but whether he's up or down, he watches every ball from his team, and that is a quality you don't see often in bowls. Not in my 40 odd years back. Nearly over 40 years on and off I've been playing bowls where you see such intensity and care about his own team's bowls.
Yeah, he's very caring. Yeah.
Skips are often quick to criticize their team and blame the bad woods, but he watches every wood, good or bad. He's following his bowls.
Oh, and he slipped through.
Slips through.
He's currently 11-4 up, but I think Joel's got 2 there, so it's going to be
with a wood to come.
With a wood to come. So currently it's 11-6, but if you can put another one there, it's 11-7.
It doesn't look happy. It looks.
Joel Robert, can he take advantage?
He looks very disconsolate with his head.
Another shot is vital here, especially when you're playing against Jerry Baker.
Yeah.
He's got 2. If you can get another one, get him within 4.
And he's very good at drawing the bonus, which is very important.
Joel Robert now on the mat from Mowbray in Cape Town. He's running after it.
Yeah, he seems to like it. No.
And I think, yes, he's done it.
He's done it, held up.
And that's 3 to Joel Robert. 11-7.
That keeps him definitely in the hunt. Joel I've never ever played against.
I've played against him, but that was way back. I can't even remember. Probably about 15 years ago.
It was a pleasure to mark for. Yeah. It was a pleasure watching him play. He played at Killarney a couple games in the playoffs, and he seemed to hold him up very straight. I don't know if that's his normal game, but he was deadly.
Yeah, as you can see, the spectators are flocking in. Gridlock to their seats.
We're up to over 600 people on YouTube now. And thank you. Just spread the gospel, spread the word. Thanks to our sponsors. Fired
Earth, Promac Paints, perfect delivery. It's an absolutely stunning day here.
Funny enough, if you look at the flags, they're really flapping, so there is a breeze still, which is unusual for this time of year, but it's absolutely boiling hot at the moment. Just going to walk around and give look for some scores, some updates. Morgan Mavangu,
Jerry Baker coming up short
Springbok,
for his first ball.
playing Rudy Jacob, Springbok 11-9 up. Rudy line 14-5, Martin Lewis against Roberts, who just scored a shot. Snowman 5-0 up on Kruger in the ladies. Jerry Baker with a very, very short ball. I've never seen Jerry Baker play such a short ball.
Me neither.
I missed that one.
It doesn't happen often.
No. I think he was annoyed with himself for dropping the 3 shots when he was in. Seems to have lost concentration. He's short again. Joel on the mat. Let's go. Looks like he's drawn another. Still 2 yards short he was with his second, as indicated by Dawn Palmer. 3 down. This could be a comeback. Line 3. Jerry following his bowl. Seems better weight here. Oh. Orange lies 1. Saved 2 shots there.
Jerry Baker was telling me the other day that he got Kepler Vessels involved in bowls, and he's played quite a lot of games with Jerry, including the Australian Open and also in the Nationals a couple of years back. I'm not too sure.
I think played, yeah,
yeah.
At Wingate. The last time I was at Wingate, I watched, in fact, the gentleman he played against, standing right behind us, Colin Schneiderman, and they beat them, I think it was in the quarterfinal or the semi-final, in a tight game of the Nationals here about 3-4 years ago. Kepler was playing second. Very professional
gentleman.
Yeah.
Precision
for a guy that hardly plays.
Yeah.
Can play bowls.
Played for a year and he was already in the provincial side. And he practiced a lot. He loved to practice, which is very important.
Comes off a wood, slightly narrow. I'm not sure if it's another shot from our angle.
It looks like it's 1 to Joel. Jerry's got a big shot to play here now. He's had 3 short bowls.
Yeah.
He's got to try and
maybe even come off his wood with a bit of weight and take that ball. Movement on the jack, he's pretty still doing a 1 if he doesn't come through with it.
I think maybe he's going to play the backhand.
Backhand with weight.
Onto the shot ball, try and pick up 2. This is a vital shot now, because another one can claw back. Joel Robert can make it 8-11.
Playing the backhand, we got that part right.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, he's not playing with a lot of weight. But a brilliant attempt. 1 shot to Joel Robert, so he had second. So I think he didn't try too hard. Joel creeping up. What size wood do you play with?
I play with a 3.5, using one of Jerry's sets. Funny enough.
Green one.
It's a multicolored. It's like 3 different speckles. Just keeps rolling. You don't know when it's going to stop.
I can't get used to some of those patterns. Joel Robert throws not such a long head, surprisingly. I mean, it's about 3/4. favouring the ditch hand. Very good delivery. A little bit short, about 2 feet short.
Yeah. Joel's kind of getting into a rhythm now because Jerry was quite a few shots up and he's clawing his way back here. It's looking to be an exciting spectacle.
Jerry back on the mat. Let's go. Yeah, they're definitely favouring the ditch hand. Short again. Jerry's battling with his weight suddenly. Maybe it's those tight pants.
Just having
look like cycling pants.
Yeah, just having a look at Jerry Baker's record, Commonwealth Games record. He's won 3 medals, 2 bronze and 1 gold. The gold coming in the pairs in 2010 with Sean Adnell. Sean Adnell, he's back in the game of bowls.
I heard so yesterday or the day before. He's skipping again.
Yeah, for Durbanville.
But only league. I think he's only
league on a Saturday. Yeah.
On a Saturday. Played him quite a few times. Great player. I remember when he was like in his early 20s. I don't know how old he is now, but he was a great player. I think he played a lot of pairs with Kevin Campbell, who's playing here in the Veterans. Kevin, who was a gold medalist in '76. World bowls in the 4s and overall. Played for the great Doug Watson, Kelly Lightfoot, and Bill Mosley.
Bill Mosley, yes.
Who's still around, a wily campaigner. Looks after the greens at Belgrave Bowling Club. Looks like Jerry's drawn a great shot there, just in front of Jack. Joel seems to like his ball. He's running after it. Don't see him run too often.
Did you know in 1976 Kevin Campbell, he became the youngest ever bowler to represent South Africa at the age of 24. So he's been around for a long, long time. Eh?
It was unheard of in those days for young bowlers. The 76 spurned a lot of us youngsters. I was 19 years old at that time, and I can remember watching most of it. As I said, my late uncle was the vice chairman. The great George Atkinson, whose son David is the president of Belgravia. Atkinsons did a lot of work for bowls and spurned a lot of us youngsters. Brian Aaron, who ended up playing for those days Southern Transvaal, was a youngster. I mean, I won the club singles when I was 18. And I wasn't so popular after that. I was popular till I won the club singles. In those days, you couldn't even sit in the bar.
What an absolutely beautiful day at Wingate Country Club. We're covering the action live with Live X Productions, sponsored by Fired Earth, Promac Paints, Perfect Delivery, and Aero Bowls. If you're in and around the area, come on down. It's an absolutely stunning day here. And the spectacle of bowls is spectacular.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of the Martin Lewis game. He's playing brilliant bowls as well. I've had many great games against Martin Lewis, who in my opinion, and I hope the selectors aren't listening, has been a little unlucky not to play for South Africa. He's a genuine front ranker, and often you find in bowls, Andrew, that Warren, that they don't choose teams on position. They choose mainly on record. But sometimes, as I said, you should choose a professional lead and a professional second in bowls, because that's what helps wins the game.
So it looks like Jerry's got one.
Yeah, he drew a good one.
So now he's 12-8 up. Jerry Baker played multiple times for South Africa over the years. More than 30 years, very experienced. One of the best South Africa's ever seen.
No, I think the best.
The best. Still the best, definitely. The number one.
Number one. Surprisingly, I think he's only won one South African title.
Oh, is
The
it?
year that he beat us in the fours, I don't recall him, maybe one or two, but he's never won the South African singles. Surprisingly, he won the Masters 5 times. It's quite strange. It's like his nemesis.
And Jerry, he's been practicing. I've been down 2-3 times a week at Bryanston, and he's been practicing. So he's bringing that practice into perfection here this morning.
You can see his delivery is working. He has another great first ball. Unbelievably great.
That's a top quality shot right there, right in front of the jack.
Virtually impossible to get out of, and it puts, as I said, first ball puts huge pressure on your opponent. If you've got one like that, you make your opponent think, what weight do I play with? Do I draw up to it? I always say try get your first one close so you can work off it.
100%.
The not so experienced bowlers often look to run it. Lots of firing going on. I see Rudy Jacobs had a huge drive. Naughty shot from Joel Robert, very short with Jerry sitting on the jack, rather be through.
Jerry Baker now with his second ball, looking to pile on the pressure here, try and put another one close.
Or go to the back. I would, if I know Jerry's not going to be short, and he's played not a bad wood from our angle. I'm not sure, not quite. In another yard, he would have been good.
Another good shot there from Jerry Baker, putting on the pressure on Joel Robert. He's got to come up with something with this ball, Joel. Current score on the go, 12-8 to Jerry Baker.
After 11 heads, and then Joel's taken out the second shot. Put Jerry in quite a good position, because if the kitty springs, at least he's got the best back at the moment. I'm sure Jerry will just try draw another one. Put the pressure on, and he's very short again. He's struggling in that direction with short balls.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, surprisingly.
Yeah. And he's changed hands. If he couldn't really play the other hand, he would have maybe turned another ball. Not happy with himself, staring into space.
I think Joel trying to have a drive there, playing with a bit of weight, but he's played it too wide. Jerry Baker holding one. They're going to go up and have a look at the head.
Have a look. They each got a bowl left.
I think Jerry's going to try and get to their Joel's back bowl, try and make it 2 shots.
While Warren's talking, I'm just going to go look to see what the scores are. As I said, it's difficult. The scoreboards are not facing us.
So yeah, everybody that's joining us from around the country and around the world, hope you're enjoying the action. Brought to you by LiveX Productions and sponsored by, of course, Perfect Delivery, Aero Bowls, Fired Earth and Promac Paints. Weather is absolutely beautiful here today, perfect condition for bowls. And we're covering at the moment Jerry Baker up against Joel Robert. It's currently 12-8. Jerry Baker now.
Martin Lewis, very close to winning his game against Wayne Roberts. 29 up.
Joel Robert under pressure once again. He needs to come up with a good bowl here. Otherwise, Jerry will march on to 13-8.
Jerry drinking water, very important part of the game.
Yeah, definitely. You've got to stay hydrated, especially in this heat.
The other thing I find that no one actually does well, besides maybe Jerry and 1 or 2 others, is the breathing. Often when you're under pressure or you're not playing well, I always say breathe out, just relax your body. Because the minute you start getting tight in the game, you start doing funny things. You jerk, come across your body, fall off the mat, walk the mat. So breathing, I think, is a very underrated part of the game. I played with a great player for many years, Tony Waters. And as I said, and he was a brilliant guy, breathing properly and especially with a pressure shot.
And tell me, fitness-wise, do you think it's very important to do a bit of gym work and do a bit of stretching before the game? Does that play a big role in how you perform out there?
Let's be honest, most bowlers are armchair sportsmen.
Well, I'm a gymmer myself. I mean, I'm into the weights.
Yeah, I can feel. So I run and I can quite proudly say 10 kilometers every 7 days a week before I go to work or bowl. So I'm pretty fit. I feel fit, and I think it helps, especially if you're playing late afternoon, especially league or tournament. It's all fine in the morning, but you've got to have that concentration for the afternoon. So it does help. I don't think fitness killed anyone.
No.
Unless you have a heart attack.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think a lot of bowlers are fit enough. That's my own opinion.
Current score on the go, yeah, Jerry Baker, 13-8 up against Joel Robert. And Jerry looking to put in the kill.
Again, short with his first wood. Can't understand that.
Joel Robert coming out of Cape Town, plays at Mowbray Bowling Club. I'm not sure all his supporters are watching on the live stream. Tommy van Vlaanderen out there, Gareth Rossley supporting their boy.
There. Joel, great first bowl, Jack level.
Jerry Baker on the mat now. Brand ambassador for Aero Bowl South Africa.
Again short. A lot of short woods from Jerry Baker. He was cruising at one stage. Shows you it's never over till the fat lady sings, as they say. You've got to keep your concentration up all the time.
What do you think now, while you're watching Joel Robert on the mat here, what do you think's going through his mind before he delivers his bowl?
I think unbelievable focus. I don't think there's many guys as focused as him. Looking, I think he looks for his line. He's not interested. He doesn't look left or right. A great trade that a lot of us bowlers don't do.
Well, I think he's knocked up Jerry's bowl, but I think he's still holding one.
Still holding one.
It's just
Jerry Baker, sorry to interrupt. When you're Jerry Baker, I mean, you play with such confidence.
He just gets on down and he just goes, eh?
Oh, just runs through. Great attempt to trail the jack or take the bowler. I can feel the tension from here, even though we're sitting miles away from the game.
Yeah.
When I say miles, we're right the opposite corner. Fortunately, the sound wasn't travelling too well, so we had to bring it live to you from the screen. So you will excuse us if we make a few judgment errors. Joel runs through.
So let's see. Jerry Baker,
No.
he's one shot down. He's got 2 seconds. What do you think he's going to do here? Do you think he's going to play with a bit of weight onto Joel's ball?
He's going to look for the wood of the jack.
Off he goes.
He doesn't like it. He's turned away. He's very short. That's a naughty boy, as we would say.
100%. You should
Shot
have been more
against,
positive.
That's one of the rules of the game. Shot against, never be short. Generally never be short.
I mean, if he got that ball,
I've
he
been
would've-
shouted at a lot in bowls that if I have one failing, trying to always dead draw, you often tend sometimes to fall short. And skips hate short bowls.
yes, they do.
I've taken a lot of abuse in my life.
Let's see if Joel Robert can take advantage with his last ball here. Holding one. Can he make it 2 to bring the score to 13-10?
Numbers seem to be dropping on of guys watching. It's 11:30. I don't know if they're preparing bras. having to take the wife shopping on a Saturday morning, lovely pastime. And they could be out here enjoying the sun, the atmosphere, very nice crowd. Even though it's not in Johannesburg, which seems to attract a slightly bigger crowd. Well done to one of my other colleagues, junior, Brandon Wasoku, who I happened to win the JBA fours with a few years ago, a great youngster in the juniors. He's beaten a great player, Charles Mathewson. So good victory for him. He's just walked past. Nice to see the juniors out in full force.
Definitely, definitely. 13-9 to Jerry Baker.
Thrown a very, very long head. So I said he loves them long. He hasn't pulled the mat an inch.
One of the listeners the watchers that are watching the game, have just informed me that Joel has been selected as Western Province skip for the first time because he's been a lead for many. Yeah, interesting.
Interesting.
And that's taking place in Gauteng, Pretoria.
Pretoria.
The Open.
Alan Gordon walking past us now. Wants to speak to anyone? Anyone that will listen to us.
How's it say, man? You're right.
Yeah, nice to see you,
man.
Tell us a little about the game. You were very your opponents.
Yeah.
Was very complimentary towards you. Said you were pretty stiff with a lot of shots. We
Yeah,
noticed
it's
that. Didn't get the rub sometimes.
he just found the line up and down.
Getting back to Alan, tell us a bit. It looked a bit tricky in the beginning, but the greens seemed to speed up and get better.
No. The green really was absolutely fine for both of us. He's a class act, Pierre Breitenbach. I mean, he's going to be playing for South Africa in the Atlantic Rim as our singles representative. So he's on form. He's won 4 out of 4. So it was always going to be daunting for me, but. Yeah, the key was to get there as you know in the game is to get there first, put pressure on your opponent, and he played really well. He played with a good line. His weight control is superb, and yeah, that's what happens when you're sort of chasing a little bit and looking for those kind of shots to get you out of trouble. They don't always work, and yes, a couple of bad results. Perhaps the score wasn't quite a true reflection, but nonetheless, he's definitely the one to beat in our half of the straw. Yeah, we've still got a couple of games to go, so we'll look forward to the next game or two.
Good luck and play well.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's a great
Thanks, guys,
achievement
and really,
to be here.
yeah,
Great
well
achievement.
done on this. I think it's fantastic for the game. So keep
We're
up the good
trying
work.
hard. We're trying hard. Thanks.
Good stuff.
Good luck.
13-9 currently. Baker up against Joel Robert. One of the listeners is telling me that Joel, he practices every day, throwing hundreds of bowls per day, doing different types of skills. And he's helped Mowbray back into the Premier Division on Saturdays in Cape Town.
Yeah, as we said earlier, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the luckier you get.
100%.
And it gets you in the groove, a rhythm. It's great to get on the mat, not think about it, and just let it go. And that's a problem I'm finding the older I get, is like I'm having to think more. As an older, it came naturally.
I'm thinking at the moment.
Sometimes you overthink.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong?
Overthink, underdeliver.
Then the bowl starts feeling heavy. Then it feels like it's slipping out of your hand. It's the mind takes a great, as I said, the mind, breathing, exercise. Joel lying a good one there. Jerry looking. He has the best back.
Immense concentration here. Joel Robert on the mat practices every day. And he's putting the work onto the bowling green against Jerry Baker.
Yeah. And Jerry has a dilemma. Does he run for that wood? He's only got one wood in the head, but he does have the best back. Let's see what Joel's following his bowl. He looked short from his hand. Yeah, I'm right. Very short. I'm going to give you a quick score update.
Perfect. Jerry Baker, one shot down here. What can he do with his last bowl, ladies and gentlemen? He's got to put that practice into good work here. Take advantage.
The Mavungu Jacobs game, very tight. 2 Springboks, 18-16 to Mavungu. Jacobs was right in front of the jack.
Jerry Baker played in many pressurised situations. See what he can do here.
Jerry Baker had a go at the head there. As I predicted, looking to put the kitty in the ditch.
And it's another one for Joel Robert. Claws his way back, 13-10.
13, a lot of people superstitious. Are you superstitious?
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm born on the 13th, so I like that number.
Oh, February?
No, August.
August, okay. I'm on the 20th of March. I'm one of the lucky ones to have a public holiday after my birthday. Pisces, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to throw a long head. Yeah, he stumbled off the mat to try to get the kitty as far as he can. Yeah, it's a long head again.
Cliffy, how many caps do you think Jerry Baker has for South Africa? Has he got over 500 yet?
Whew, that must
He's
be.
been all around the world.
I'm not sure. He must have been a Springbok from the early 90s.
Early 90s. I watched him in 2000 when I was a little youngster.
Yeah.
I went to World Bowls 2000. Watched him with Neil, Bruce McKink was there, Dwayne Abrams, Sean Adnell, Donnie Pickett. Legends of the game.
Yeah, Donnie was an unbelievable player. I can never forget a famous game against Donnie now. Just won the mixed pairs last week in JBA.
Yes, he did, with Roxy Tingle.
With Roxy Tingle, who's really struggling from what I've seen score-wise here. She lost her first game. Well, I won't mention the score.
Yeah, against Jackie van Rensburg,
Yeah.
the recently
Get
chosen Springbok for the Atlantic Rim.
She didn't get on the board, and I can remember playing him the last 16 one year. In those days were all Transvaal pairs, and we were 15 head games. It was one of the first years then they had 15 heads. And
Yeah, so currently on the go. Obviously, Jerry Baker's 13-10 up. Joel's clawing his way back. It could be a close one. I think this is a vital end for either player to pick up a shot here.
Yeah. Very precise. What a delivery, what a follow through. Secret, stay on the mat, don't wobble it. I've always said let the ball go close to the ground as possible. Not sure at Dawn. He's lying 2. Putting Jerry Baker under huge pressure. Spectators streaming in. Nice to see. Always been a little bit of problem with getting people to. I think the problem with bowls is people prefer playing than watching.
I enjoy commentating.
Happy to. Yeah, I also do. I love it. I've watched bowls my whole life virtually, even when I wasn't playing. I don't watch a lot of overseas bowls because I'm interested in the local guys more than the overseas guys.
Okay, I see.
Do you watch a lot of overseas bowls?
Yeah, I watch, there's so much streaming going on now.
Yeah.
Whether it's not on DSTV, it's on Facebook Live. They had the World Outdoor Singles the other day. You can watch the British Premier League. You can watch the Australian Premier League, which Neil was playing, Neil Burkett, who's recently back to South Africa. He was there for 10 years.
10 years already.
Yeah, 10 years, played for Club Marylands, was the coach there.
I remember wearing Neil Burkett trousers.
Yes, remember, with the dollar sign.
With the dollar sign.
So yeah, he's back in South Africa for 6 months. He's going to be in Cape Town. He's back at Western Province Cricket Club, playing flag for them on a Saturday, and then he's going to move his way down back to PE.
Lovely to play bowls there when the wind's blowing. I've played there where we actually had to stop for about an hour. We couldn't even keep the mat We had to nail it with nails, and we couldn't even keep ourselves on the mat.
So Jerry,
Played a great shot.
he's holding one, and Joel Robert, this is a big shot for Joel. He's got his last ball. He needs to try and keep clawing his way back.
We'll try to chip that ball out, or just get slight movement sideways to his two bowls that are slightly short and narrow. See if he's going to play the backhand. I'm sure he's going to play the backhand. Much looks like it. Let's go. He's playing with a bit of weight.
Playing, but with about
Oh,
and he's done it.
Exactly what I said would happen. Ball went sideways, and now I think he picks up a good 2.
I'm not sure.
He has the last ball. No, it's only 1. But I said he had a chance to squirt the kitty sideways, which he did. But seems to have made up his mind walking back. Jerry on the mat right now. Playing with a bit of weight on his backhand. We're going to try to get to those 2 woods. Oh, slightly narrow. Does in the shots. Joel catching up slowly but surely. Van der Merwe 13-5 up on Olafue. Joel, sure, will throw a long head again. Seems to have had Jerry throwing quite a few short woods on long heads. Well done to Keegan Sace, just beaten Ferreira. So Keegan Sace won 2 out of 3 in the juniors. Love seeing juniors. When I was a junior, I started when I was 16, 17. There was no one really to talk to. So it's so nice to see a lot of juniors playing here at the Masters. Great drawing players, a lot of them. Drop short a bit. Naughty with the first ball, as I said. Gives Jerry a chance to claw his way back from having quite a good lead.
Short again, Jerry.
Yeah, not good. Really struggling with a lot of short woods. And the green is not that heavy.
Not that heavy. You said it's about 12 to 13 seconds, huh?
Unless that rink is doing something that we're not aware of.
13-11 to Jerry Baker. Just 2 shots in it. Quite a close game.
Been on 13 for a while. Great shot by Joel Robert. Drawn it on them. Jerry will have to change his hand. Try and get to the jack or the ball. He has to be up. Can't score with short woods. Jerry just gets wooded. The problem is short will often kill you. They can, what we call wood you, stop you from reaching, and that's exactly what happened. Still 1 shot down. Joel on the mat. Joel chasing his ball. Oh, another great wood. 2 touches in a row. Pulls the jack even further back. Lying 2, but it's not as good a 2 as it was. He's given Jerry a chance to draw now. Or rest on that ball. Let's open it up slightly. Surprisingly, Jerry's playing the backhand. Maybe looking to turn his ball. Exactly, gets wooded again. Twice he's been wooded on short balls. It was a surprising choice for me, unless I'm wrong. It's only one. He managed to burgle second shot out of it, but I would have thought he would play the other hand. Joel, like a lot of golfers, steps back, like lining up a putt. Still on the mat. Some people would snooze by now. He's going to let go. Beautiful delivery, lets it go. Funny enough, changing his hand. I'm quite surprised, but he obviously knows what he's doing. He's trailed the jack once again. But
once again.
3 touches in a row.
Let's see what Jerry Baker can do. He's got 1 ball.
I think he was looking to rest that Jerry's ball for another shot.
He's looking down the line. Let's see all his experience if he can bring out a top shot here.
Yeah, I can make it too. If he gets that ball going away, he can kick it out of play.
He's done it many, many times. I expect him to. If he can get the shot here,
yeah,
we'll put him on 14.
Change the whole game as well.
Change the whole game. Big shot here for Jerry Baker.
Oh, he's not playing with a lot of weight. I'm surprised.
He's trying very hard here.
Direct again.
Oh, and he might have given... No.
Yeah. Right. The lollipop goes up. Yellow, 1 to Joel Robert. Peels, 13 all, is it?
Yeah. Was it 2 shots?
1. No.
1, no, so it's 13-12. For those of you who've just joined us, we're live at Wingate Park Country Club in Pretoria for the 50th edition of the Bowls SA Masters. We've got on the go currently Jerry Baker up against Joel Robert. Current score is 13-11 to Jerry Baker.
11, I thought it was 12, but anyway. Let's see, Jerry has not scored for a good 4 heads, I think. Joel's catching him on the long heads. Oh, he's thrown it too short, in my opinion. When I say short, it's a good 1.5 meters shorter than what they've been playing to. Maybe it'll get Jerry back in the game.
Joel Robert clawing his way back silently, the silent assassin. Practices every day, hundreds of bowls, and he's recently been chosen as skip of the Western Province Open side. For all the years he's been playing lead, and sorry, the score's 13-12. Baker up by 1. Hasn't scored for a couple of ends, so he's lost a bit of momentum here, and Joel Robert is clawing his way back nicely.
Very good first bowl from Jerry for a change. He's reached the head slightly through a narrow, but at least he's in the area.
Joel Robert staring it down once again.
Jerry lets go beautifully again. Seems to like it. Better from him here. Could be another shot. Yeah, he's line 2.
2 shots there.
I called it, Warren. I said he threw the jack too short and letting Jerry in. I would have thrown it as close to the ditch as possible, to the 2-meter mark. He's let Jerry back in now. That long length was not suiting him. This could be a turning point if Jerry can get off the...
He needs to get off the
13.
unlucky 13. He needs to get it off.
Joel looks short from his hand. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm right. Years of experience coming through that I saw from his hand. Jerry, let's go. He's got his tail up. He's lying 2, first time for a while. Another brilliant ball from Jerry. Brilliant ball.
I'm with one of the juniors here, Eugene Ferreira. He just went down to Keegan Sass. Tell me what went wrong there.
The youngster played a couple of good shots when it mattered, and that was the difference in the game at the end.
And tell me who you're up against next.
Wilson Malabolo.
Okay, perfect. And good luck for that. I'm sure you're going to do well.
Yeah, love to my fiance at home. He's busy watching.
Jerry lying a good 3. This could be a turning point in the game. Joel.
This is a very important ball from Joel Robert.
Yeah. He's following it. Oh,
And he's through the head. Jerry is holding 3.
with a wood to come.
Can he take advantage and make it
This
17?
could be the winning head.
Yeah.
Predicted it was the wrong length.
And if he gets another shot here, that takes him within 4 to 21. And that'll make him...
Walking back thinking.
Hasn't lost the game, Jerry. They both haven't lost the game, but if he wins this...
We're calling over Keegan to have a little chat to Warren.
How are you, Keegan? You are. I hear that you won against Eugene Ferreira. Tell me, how was the game?
No, look, it was tough, but at the end of the day, it was a very nice game between both of us. And I'm happy to get the result. Eugene played very well.
And you've only lost 1 game so far.
1 game, yes.
Okay, perfect. And who are you up against in the next game?
The next game, I am up against Brendan Ferns from Province.
And he's playing quite well at the moment. I think he hasn't lost the game.
I think he is playing well, but apparently he lost his last game now. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good game.
I'm sure it is. Good luck.
Cheers, thank you.
Measuring for 4 while you were interviewing young Keegan Sace. Well done, Keegan. And measuring for 4, this is the turning point in my opinion. Let's see what he got. She's not signaling.
How many is that? Is it 4?
She didn't.
3. Current score 16-12 to Jerry Baker, the Springbok, live at Wingate Park Country Club.
I really thought it was 4, so it was close, but Jerry, best head he's played for about 5 or 6 heads. All the woods were then a foot and a half. He's pulled the mat quite rightly. I would have done the same, but he's lost the jack again. I think
Thanks
it's twice
to
in the game. It's naughty because I can guarantee it's going to be as long as possible.
Thanks to all the sponsors, once again, Perfect Delivery, Aero Bowls, Promac Paints, Fired Earth, and of course, LiveX Productions for bringing you all the live streaming here at Wingate Country Club. Production team really putting in the work here.
And sorting out our sound, as I said, it's a bit difficult for us. We're watching it on screen as we're far away from the action. So you will bear with us.
Do you think this 3 is a turning point to make it?
I think another short head. I don't know what Joel did with the kitty. I wasn't unfortunately watching, but he's definitely thrown it too short. It's letting Jerry right back.
Jerry Baker now.
Don't let me down, Jerry. My reputation's at stake.
He's going for his 6th Masters title. It's going to be a record.
Yeah. Better, at least he's through the head again. Yeah. The shorter head's definitely suiting Jerry's struggle in those long head.
Joel Robert now on the mat, ladies and gentlemen.
Jerry in striking distance. He needs to score here to get a chance to win the game.
One of the listeners, Gareth Rossley, tells me that Joel Robert practices every day, throws about 100 bowls, I believe it or not, and tries all these different skill sets.
Can we get the same job as he's got?
Yeah, exactly. And he says his favourite food is absolutely anything. That sounds like me.
Jerry watching his ball. I think he's short from his hand. Yeah, I'm right. Didn't let that go as well as he has been. Another short bowl. Many. I actually haven't seen him throw so many short bowls in a game for a long time.
If you're in and around the area, I suggest you come down and watch some great bowls here at Wingate Park in Pretoria. I can smell the hot dogs going on. Come and have a lekker hot dog and a nice coolie or even a nice cold beer. And come watch some of the youngsters, some of the open. It's all happening here at Wingate Park.
Joel's trying again. Oh, he's drawn another. Jerry under pressure. 2 down.
Jerry Baker, Mr. BMT.
Let's go nicely. Oh, just slides by. That could have been a turning point if he trailed it. He's not happy and just slides by.
He doesn't want to drop a 3 after just picking up a 3.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
But he was stiff. He wasn't far off. Head's improving. Definitely shorter head suiting Jerry longer than the longer.
Definitely. And the heat is quite immense here. You've got to stay hydrated. Let me tell you something. Drink lots of water.
Joel's short. Oh, from my angle, I can't see if that's in the eye. Doesn't look in the eye. Jerry just gets down and lets go.
Jerry Baker.
Oh,
Aye.
unlucky. Very unlucky.
So is he holding 2 or 3 from what we can see?
I can't see the umpire. The marker's not telling us yet. Let's see the lollipops.
2 shots. Thanks, Eugene.
Looks like 2. I can't. We should indicate.
Jerry having just picked up a 3. Joel has now a chance to also pick up 3 and claw his way back to 1 shot behind.
On the mat. Crucial shot. Quite right. He's changing his hand because Andrew, if he touches the jack, he could sell 2. So he's playing the safer option. He hasn't played that hand much. Good chance he could be short on that hand because it seems to be a little. No. Yeah. Just runs by.
2 to Joel. 16-14 to Jerry Baker after 18 ends.
Battle of the unbeatens. The winner here definitely got a chance for a medal, I think. Let's see what length Joel throws here. So 3/4, virtually about 2 meters short of the 2 meter mark, or 1.5 meters. So it's another long head. Hoping that Jerry falls short for himself. Sticking to the back end towards the board with the Chan. Just slides by. Good attempt, a yard through.
Jerry Baker, such a natural bowler.
Looks on a good line here, and he's up. Yeah, he's up. Very perfect jack level.
Perfect jack level. This is a very important end for both players.
Jerry, within his next bowl, needs to try and draw another shot, but behind the jack in case there's movement. Let's see what Joel does. I'm sure he's going to try get as close as possible. Oh, also just slides by, but in a good position. He manages to catch the kitty with his next one. He's in the prime seat, so Jerry has to get past the head. Cannot be short.
Yeah, some more enthusiastic bowlers have just rocked up, coming to watch the game this afternoon, well, this morning still, coming to support their teammate Jerry Baker from Bryanston Sports.
Oh, he sold the shot, I'm sure. It was always the danger. I'm not sure if he sold. It was always the danger, Andrew, that kitty was going to go there.
For those of you who are not tuned in, just follow the link, or you can go onto YouTube and go search Johannesburg Bowling Association and you can follow the action live. We are here at Wingate Park in Pretoria for the 50th edition of the Bowls SA Masters, sponsored by Promac Paints, Fired Earth, Perfect Delivery and Aero Bowls. Brought to you by LiveX.
Joel short, naughty, should look to trail the jack. I'm not sure who's lying. She's not indicating.
Jerry Baker, the touch bowler.
He's playing with a little bit of weight, it looks like. Yeah. He's got to try get to those balls. Oh.
Unlucky.
Very unlucky. Is it? It's the mark is shows 2 to Robert. Could be a big change. Joel, line 2. Can afford. It's got to play a precision ball here, not to spring it too much. Just get it or block it. I'm not sure what he's going to. Looks like he's got weight to reach the head. Oh, what a great try. And it could be close to 3.
Close to 3.
See what she signaled.
Jerry Baker, he needs to play a magnificent shot here. Joel's currently holding 2 at the moment. It's a very important end for both players. So can Jerry Baker bring out his BMT and his experience and get the shot here? He needs it.
So on the mat, I'm sure he's going to play with weight. He's got the big back. Yeah, he has got a weight.
And he just slides by again.
Crosses his.
Is that 2 or 3?
I'm not sure.
1.
I'm going to have a look to see. She's not indicating. $16 all. That was only 2. It looked like 3 to us. 16 all. Vote to finish.
16 all. What a humdinger here this morning at Wingate Park Country Club. It's down to the wire. Jerry Baker versus Joel Robert.
I'm shocked Joel's thrown it shorter than he should have, in my opinion. He has played with the length of it.
16 all after 19 ends. Pressure is immense. Who is going to come out the closet here?
Another great bowl by Joel. It's through the head a little bit, but it's better there than short. Jerry, let's go. Is he up? I don't think he's up. Oh, good 2 yards short. That hand has definitely caught him. Warren caught him the whole game.
The whole game, yeah. I don't know why he's coming up short with his first
I don't
ball.
know why he's playing that hand. He hasn't played it well the whole game. But it's easy from here, easy for us to criticize. They're playing, we're watching.
100%.
So they're definitely better than us. No, they're good.
And he's put another one. It's a bit short, but it's counting.
Yeah. Jerry's deciding. He was close to changing hands.
Jerry now. Can he bring all his experience?
Oh,
No,
this
no,
slides
both
through.
of them
At
are
least
running
he's
through as well.
Still one, Joel. It's only one. I can feel the tension. I'm getting tense.
Yeah. And also, the weather also plays a big part, especially in this heat.
Joel can consolidate it. If he can get it 2 or 3 years, good position. Also
He's
short.
come up short.
Gives Jerry a chance. See, Jerry still. One and a measure, Dawn Palmer says, the marker. It's not a good head so far. One of the worst heads we've seen.
Here we go.
Trying, yeah.
Jerry. He doesn't often run after his balls, but he's
This could be the winning shot.
and
What a
he's
great shot.
well bowled. Scintillating.
Did I not say he should change his hand? He changed his hand and
Changed
drew
his
the shot.
hand. Yeah, he listened to you, Cliff. He heard you.
Maybe he's got an earphone. Yeah, it's easy from here. We can see it. But when you're playing, it's different pressure. Stupid things go through your mind sometimes. That could be the winning shot for me. It could change the whole game. I'm
Change the
sure
whole game.
Jerry will pull the mat.
Let's see if Joel Robert, all this practice that he does.
But I said he shouldn't have thrown it short.
Joel Robert under immense pressure here. Can he put all that practice into good work on the bowling green now with a shot? It's a vital shot. He's down.
Yeah, he's let go nicely here. Oh, what a shot.
And he's done it.
He's
What
done
an
it.
absolute pearler. Jerry Baker now under pressure once again. He's got to play a big shot now, because this could be a big turning point.
But fortunately he has a backwood, so he can afford to play with a bit of weight.
And
But he also can't, I suppose he can play with whatever weight he likes, because even if his ball goes out, he's still got, he's got 2/3, or I'm not sure.
and whoever picks up the shot here is within 4 to take victory.
That was the shot of the game, precious shot of the game that we witnessed from Joel just now.
Big shot here for Jerry Baker. Crowd is watching.
Yeah.
He's coming with running.
Said he's
And he's
What
got
a
it.
great
What a
shot.
shot.
great shot.
What happens now is the end will be replayed.
Replayed in Joburg JBA League.
He's been practicing these running shots. I was there on
Spotted at the
Tuesday.
2 meter mark.
Yeah.
16 all. The score's 16 all for those that would like to know.
16 all.
How did you go, Wilson? No, Morgan. Sorry, Morgan. So, who did you play with, Morgan? Well done. So Morgan go. I couldn't see the score. I know he was up, so he's just confirmed that he beat Rudy Jacobs. They whip the score off like they whip the plates off in some of the restaurants before you can put your knife and fork down.
Nice running shot there by Jerry to burn the end. He's been practicing that running shot. I was down at the club last week.
Here comes the long head. Quite right. If I was him, I would have thrown the kitty to that length. He's had Jerry at 6s and 7s on that length. I think that's what he's been trying to do. I wonder if Joel's irritating Jerry by playing so slowly.
I'm not sure. He doesn't look happy.
He doesn't look happy at all. When his arms are folded, I know, or the rag goes in the mouth.
Have they ever introduced a shot clock? I know in Australia when they played in the indoor tournament,
They
they had
spoke about doing it here.
30-second shot clock or something
Yeah.
like that.
We had a guy, a very good bowler guy called Dickie Con. We used to time at 42 seconds. It was excruciating. It's nice when he was on your side because he just irritated the opposition. Well, ball to Jerry. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, just running through, but at least he's not short. Nice to see him through. The first time he's been through with his first ball on a long
100%. Absolutely beautiful day here at Wingate Park Country Club. If you're coming through, make sure you bring your sunscreen. You don't want to get burnt.
Joel playing this length extremely well. Lies one only. I would have thought his first ball was closer. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery, that one. Smooth as silk. From his hand, he should be close with that delivery. Just running a bit.
Has he got the ball?
Oh.
Hey.
He was looking for it.
He's got the balls, but he needs the shots here. I think both players, they've both won their 3 games each, and quite comfortably. I think this is their first game against each other. It's quite close. So
Close.
I want to see how they handle the pressure here. Who's going to come out on top?
But he didn't get that one away, Joel. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I am wrong. He seemed to come off sideways, but he... Yeah. Came a lot closer, and I thought he came off sideways the mat. I haven't seen him ever do that.
Jerry Baker now.
Looks close, yeah. Can he just finish? Looks close. Is it close enough? Let's see. No. Need another foot or so.
Both players are going to walk up to the head and have a look and assess it and see what they're going to be playing next. Whatever shot they play next has got to be vital.
It hasn't been the fastest game I've ever watched.
No, not at all. Wow. Concentration to the max, that's for
I'd
sure.
like to know how many Ks they've walked.
Yeah.
In the average game, I walk about 2 kilometers. Sometimes. So this is up and down, up and down. We'd like any comments from any of you watching out there. Give us any tips, what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what
Perfect.
you'd like to hear. As I said, unfortunately, it's hard to bring you scores. I'm going to ask him to move the scoreboards around for us a little bit. It's all on the wrong side for us.
Cliffy, the next round, are they going to keep the same way or are they going to alter the rings?
By rights, they should alter direction, but I'm not sure. might take too much time. Oh, this could be 2. I'm not sure. She's looking. Tell us, please, Dawn. 3. Oh, this could be a turning point. Crucial.
3 shots to Joel Robert. This is a big bowl for Jerry Baker. Mr. BMT, I like to call him. Can he come up with the goods here and pick up 1 shot?
Well, he's good enough to draw the shot.
He's done it time and time again. Now's a good time to do it.
Let it go nicely.
He's liking it.
Can he reach? Yeah. Oh, just didn't reach. Has he cut out one? One out. Could be 3. Please. Would be nice if we could see how many lollipops. Two to Joel Robert, moves to an 18-16 lead. 3 shots away, as I said, 21 shots to win the game. 4 bowls to do it on this head. I'm sure he'll throw another longish head.
How many was that, Cliff?
2. It looked like 3 from here, but Jerry obviously cut out 1. Hasn't thrown it as long as he liked, because I know he came off the mat as he delivered the jack. Jerry letting this game slip away a little bit from the 13-7 or 8.
13-7, yeah.
Now 18-16 down. Can this cost him his 6th title? We'll soon know. It's the key head of the game now. Very poor first ball from Joel. That's where he needed the jack.
Yeah.
Jerry he should change. Yes, he's listened to me. Changed hand. I'm not a bad judge. Should have done that heads again, because that's what we like to see. That's a great ball by him. About time he changed his hand. It was the right decision. Playing that direction, the last head, he drew a beaut on that hand. Glad he did that. That could keep him in the game. Joel shortish. Not legend. Has been. Not a legend. But I still love the game. I love watching it. I love to see people enjoying it, watching the game. Bad shot from Jerry. He's lying one though. Needs to score here. That doesn't look up unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm not wrong. No, he could have snuck in. No, Jerry's lying. It was not a good delivery. They seemed to bump it slightly. Yeah. Glad he's playing that hand. He's played 2 good out of 3 well on that hand. He looks good here. From his hand, he looked good. Wow, ball. That's a great word.
That's a cracking shot from Jerry Baker, the Springbok.
Pressure mounting. They'll miss him in the front rank.
Jerry Baker holding 2. Joel Robert now coming down. And I think he's short.
I don't think he's up.
And this is a chance for Jerry Baker. He's holding 2. Surely he can make a 3 here.
Is this nerves or what?
Yeah.
I'm tense.
Comes out of Bryanston Sports. He plays his club. Or his club. Jerry Baker. Currently holding 2. Can he make a 3?
Joel Robert from Mowbray. Lovely part of the world.
Spectators are pulling in the masses to come and watch the SA Masters, the 50th edition. Is he going to take advantage here? It's a crucial ball this.
Is he up? Oh, just not. 2.
18 all.
18 all. Can't get tighter than this.
Tight like a tiger.
Both within striking distance. That was a crucial end for Jerry. If he didn't score there, he was in big trouble. 18-16 down. He's now got a great 2. Pulled a mat, which I would do if I was him, which is quite right to do.
Yeah.
18 all.
18 all, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why they're both undefeated. 18 all shows you that they're both playing at the same highest level. There's been no runaway in this game. At one stage, Jerry was ahead. Started dropping too many short bowls. Since he switched to away from the ditch hand, away from the board, he's crawled back. Okay. Bit heavy. Better there.
Good first ball. Always good to be behind the head.
A little bit too far away at this level, in my opinion, but you never know. Mat's pulled. These guys are experienced. They should get them pretty close.
Once again, thank you to all our sponsors, Promac Paints, Fired Earth, Aero Bowls, and Perfect Delivery.
Charles let
Bringing
Jerry
you all
in.
the action live.
Poor first bowl. All he had to do was get it close, even if it was a foot short. Let Jerry back in here. He's got better like grass. How's the weight? Yeah, I think he's not far here. No, still running, Jerry. No adjustment. Half a bowl adjustment. The pulled mat's got to both of them.
Jerry's holding 2. They're very far away.
Doesn't look up from his hand. Yeah, it didn't look up from his delivery.
This could pile the pressure on because if Jerry Baker puts one in now, that means he's got 21.
Yeah.
Because he's currently holding 2.
Is he currently holding 2? I can see the lollipop.
This will put immense pressure on Joel Robert if he can get
looks
another
good,
shot
yeah.
here.
If he can, yeah, he looks great, yeah. What a great shot.
Brilliant there from Jerry Baker.
Lying game.
Lying game. Joel Robert, 2 bowls left. He has to do something here. It's very exciting. You can see on the spectators' faces. They're glued to the game.
3 of my club mates watching intently under the tree.
Yeah, this is a very big bowl for Joe Robert.
He's not up, is he? Ah, he's up. Oh,
drawn
he's
it.
wrong. He's drawn the shot, maybe. Didn't look up. Not sure. Yeah, he's drawn the shot.
He's drawn the shot. Can Jerry, do you think he's going to trail it? What do you think?
He
Or
just
he's
has
going to
to
try and play onto the ball.
Well, he's got 3 options. He trails it, tries to turn the wood, or just touches the jack. He can't really put the kitty in the ditch because Joel has the best
Well,
back.
if you
Yeah,
can
so
trail
he's
it
only
a
got
little
2.
bit, then maybe you can get 4 shots.
He can get 4 shots. Joel has the last bowl. that I think he's just going to maybe just look to draw a shot this stage. Yeah, looks like he's only looking to draw. Trail the jack. Ooh. That was
What a vital shot there.
it was
And
an elephant's
Cliff,
hair
if,
away.
tell me, the two short bowls of Joel, if he plays onto Jerry's bowl, can he make it 3 or the back bowls in?
I'm not sure.
I can't see from that far.
We'll see if what hand he plays. That'll tell us. No, I think he's looking to draw another. I don't think he wants to scout the kitty anyway. Let's see what he does. Yes, he thinks it's a.
If you can get another shot here, it makes him to 20.
No, he's just drawing, I think. We'll try. Yeah. No. 2?
1.
1 or 2? 1. 1918. Oh, he got out of it there, Joel. He was under huge pressure.
Huge pressure. I see when I was still playing, they had that rule that if you win the head, you can give away the jack. They've gone away with that now.
That's stopped about
Why?
7-8 years ago.
Why is that? Any idea why?
I think it was in my early career when I say till I made a comeback for 5-6 years ago. It was never. I think it came in the late 90s. I think it was a stupid idea personally. I think if you win the jack, you must be able to determine your own length.
But
There's no advantage of winning the head if your opponent can then throw the jack to
Yeah.
the length he likes. So I thought that was a stupid rule. I didn't even know it existed. I only heard about it a few years ago. I like this rule.
So 1980 to Joel Robert from Western Province, plays at the club Mowbray, and I'm sure all his supporters are glued to their YouTube channel watching the live streaming. 2 shots he needs to win the game.
Looks like they're not changing the strings because I see Martin Lewis playing
Oh.
Rudy Jacobs on another rink, so they definitely will not be moving the strings. This is the afternoon direction anyway.
Okay.
Okay, can Jerry,
What a game.
what a game. Yeah,
It is expected to be, obviously, after both players have won
Yeah.
from 3.
he's played that hand very well since he switched Jerry. Has put him back in the hunt. Wasted many heads on the other side. Great shot by Joel Robert.
What a shot from Joel Robert. That's going to put immense pressure now on Jerry Baker. He's holding 2. Joel Robert.
Putting Jerry onto the hand that he has to play, that he hasn't played well this whole game. But with his experience, I'm sure he can pull it out of the bag. Oh, what a great try. Yeah, to be a Joel Robert line game.
Line game. We mustn't forget Jerry's also within striking distance. He can pick up 3.
Yeah.
But at the moment he's 2 down, so it's...
He's got to trail the jack to give himself a chance. Got to move that jack. Joel lying 3 after this wood, I'm sure. Yeah. Phew. Very good position as well. Not giving a target.
Can Jerry Baker, even if Jerry gets a shot.
I'm sure Jerry's going to have a comment about that side away from the board.
Oh.
Line 3. Quite strange, they have not looked at each other once this whole
No,
game.
they haven't.
Haven't acknowledged the shot to each other. That's how competitive it is. Tight.
Competitive, tight.
Both unbeaten.
Joel Robert holding 3. Can he make it 4? He only needs 2.
Yeah, interesting to see. I think he's going to put the best back, maybe. Not sure. It was a strange thing. He could have sold it. I would have just left the head, maybe, and just stick one right at the back. It's line 3 still.
Jerry needs the shot here. Otherwise, it's game down.
He has a chance to make a 2 or 3, because if he runs through with a jack, he could make a 3. Joel Robert holding game. Jerry with a crucial shot on the hand that he has played very
Can he do
poorly
it?
by
Can
his
he get in
standards.
there? Keep the game alive.
Strange
He's
eye.
staring it down. He's following it. Is he there?
No, he's
not
played that
there.
hand so poorly. That's game over. As far as I'm concerned, unless yeah, they're shaking hands. Jerry
Well done, Joel Robert from Mowbray in Cape Town.
remains unbeaten and
Makes-
obviously top of that section.
4 from 4.
A great game of bowls.
What a spectacle of bowls. I thought Jerry had it at one stage,
Yeah.
and he gave it away.
Too many short bowls. Too
Too
many
many
short
short bowls.
My skip would be screaming at me non-stop. Try to get you some interviews and take a short break before this third session. That was a great game. We're just trying to get hold of Joe Robert to interview him, get his thoughts on the game. Great comeback, 13-7 down, if I remember. The next game we'll be bringing through is a crucial game. Pierre Breitenbach versus Wayne Rittmiller. Crucial game. We're on ring 5. But we're just waiting to do a couple interviews for you. Just bear with us. Thanks for watching. So please spread the word. Still 2 sessions to go. I'm going to bring you 2 more games live today and 3 tomorrow. Hopefully we have a voice left by tomorrow night.
We're here with Joel Robert at the Wingate Park Country Club in Pretoria. He's just beaten the Springbok Jerry Baker. He's made it 4 from 4. How are you feeling, Joel?
Tired, actually. Exhausted. That was very exhausting.
But
yeah,
you eat anything, so you should be fit.
Yeah, we had a look at your facts there. You eat anything.
yes. Favorite food, anything.
But you look fit and healthy, so
Thank you.
well played. I think you had Jerry on the long heads. We said it all along. That Jerry
Yeah,
was
definitely.
He started off, he was trying to play the long ends because in the dry lanes I couldn't get within 2 meters of the jack. So he started off playing the long ends and I decided no short bowls. And then, of course, I played some, but I think that was the trick, not to play short bowls.
I agree. What was his pace? About 12 and a half, 13, you think? It was slower.
The 2 hands were different.
The difference you could see.
Different. The backhand for me away from the flipboard, it was 2 meters heavier than the other hand, or the backhand going towards the flipboard. And the lines were difficult, and that got to both of us, to be honest.
That green doesn't look as good as the one I'm facing. Is that correct? Which is the best green?
The
here?
better green is the B green. The C green, unfortunately, that ring 6,
It's tricky.
it was tricky, very tricky.
All your other supporters from Mowbray, they're watching you. Gareth and that, they must be pretty proud of you right now. Good luck for the next game against Tinus.
Thank you. I'm hoping and praying that they get a result this afternoon against Constantia.
Perfect.
We need those points.
At least they can watch it later. And good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thanks.
Cool, we'll see you guys in a bit.